My name is Anita and I'm the Health Promoting Schools Coordinator for the Saskatoon Health Region. I have been involved in the project for the last 5 years.
And I'm Brenda Green, Superintendent of Education with Saskatoon Public Schools. I've been involved with Health Promoting Schools for 5 years as well.
We really felt like in order to improve both health and education outcomes for students, we needed to provide more supports for students in schools that had more complex needs.
They jumped up and said, you know, we'd be very, very interested, not really knowing what it was going to look like, but we were very excited about the possibilities. Well, when I think about culture, I mean, it's a word that can mean of a whole variety of different things, but I think about within the culture of the school, the cultures that the school represents, and having the opportunity for those particular perspectives to be engaged.
We have a lot of work to do to create models of wellness that resonate with all cultures, that embrace Indigenous ways of knowing.
We know that within our 9 schools, they were able to evolve a visual model, more of a medicine wheel kind of model, or the circle of life as you called it. So, you know, really that holistic way of looking at the child and of course the family and the community. Our educators, our health promoting school teams, our administrators, when they themselves as non-Indigenous people had those holistic models, you can see that they're representing the communities, the students that they work with. We talk about newcomers and our communities changing and shifting. People see themselves within that because it is about the whole child.
And there have been some really interesting kind of things that have grown out of a flexibility in our framework, and so, you know, I've seen Cookums groups happen. I've seen you know, student mentorship programs where, you know, newcomer kids are given a tour of the schools. I really love when health can expand its understanding of what health is.
We know that it's important for our students to be able to feel that they have a sense of belonging, that they want to come to school every day. Our schools have been, you know, situated for particular, I guess, outcomes, and we talk about math and literacy, but having students to determine what that looks like, sounds like, and feels like, I think is really, really important. When students are engaged, when they feel a sense of belonging, when there's relevance in their life, when there's somebody that cares about them, we know that that's what helps elevate learning.
You know, the school is in many ways the hub of the community. It is sometimes the only place that a family might feel comfortable. How do we advocate more strategically in order to create systems that wrap around a child and a family?
So that it's not about just education doing their work, it's about that we're all collaborating together and doing our work. Just like our health promoting schools, I think we've had an opportunity to be able to really dig deep in that, and we do have that close relationship now where we can say, you know what, this is working well, but this isn't working so well.
You know, I really believe that we have the opportunity to learn together. Saskatoon Public has done some bold things around anti-racist, anti-oppressive education. The recommendations from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission make this a really important call to action right now.
To me, it's about relationships. And I think the beauty of health promoting schools is we've established those relationships. We're continuing to build on them as we talk about whatever framework we want to move ahead with. How do we co-construct it together? And so that we can value, you know, the voices at the school level.
What isn't working and what can we do differently in order to really advocate for the needs of those students in the communities that are most marginalized? That's the conversation I'm interested in having.